Hey, Canucks fans, the Canucks rolled out some new lines at practice today, yet Riley Stillman is still playing over Kyle Burroughs and Jack Rathbone. Someone please explain that to me. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks Take All in One Take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, November the 22nd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks to everyone who joined me for my live stream last night. Started a little bit later. I had to get home from the late starting game. But we had a great time, talked about my billboard. Thanks for all the support. Got a lot of donations last night. Not sure why, but I appreciate you nonetheless. And tonight we're going to do it all again. Me and Parker, Canucks After Dark at 10 p.m. And then right after that, I'll do my own live stream. So double dose tonight. Hope you can join me for both shows. The Canucks now embark on a 3-game road trip, 3 games in 5 nights. So they have Colorado tomorrow night, Wednesday. Then games against Vegas again on Saturday, and then San Jose on Sunday. So they're practicing today, their last practice at Rogers Arena, and Boudreau rolled out some new lines. In fact, 3 of the 4 lines have new looks to them. So let's talk about each one in particular, and tell me what you think about each of these combos. So the one line that doesn't change and shouldn't change is Pettersson between Kuzmenko and Mikheyev. Still think they're playing just fine, both offensively and defensively. Oh, bad defensive lines. How about Miller, Hovat, and Boeser? They're put together in the second period, and they were horrible, at least defensively. Yes, Miller's also horrible when he's defensively in the center. He's horrible defensively when he plays in the middle. So you still have Miller on the wing, Hovat in the middle, and Nils Hoglander. Somehow he goes from the press box all the way to the first line. I think they want his defensive tenacity. Doesn't always make the best play, but at least he's trying hard. He turns over, like he retrieves a lot of loose pucks. So maybe that's the kind of player that they need playing with Hovat and Miller. So again, Hovat, Miller, and Hoglander today. Then PD, Kuzmenko-Mikheyev. Third line has Sheldon Dries out. Curtis Lazar moving to the middle between Brock Boeser and Connor Garland, the 2 right wingers who both got a shot on the first line last night. Neither of them did that much. I've loved Lazar's game since he come back to the lineup after a few weeks off injury. I think he's looked great. He's had that disallowed goal last night as well. So let's see what he can do in the middle between Garland and Boeser. Then your fourth line, Lazar's off of that, so he gets replaced by Podkolzin, who drops down from the third line. So basically, they switch spots, even though they play different positions. So your fourth line is Niels Aman between Dakota Joshua and Vasily Podkolzin. And I really like Joshua's game. So he's been great the last little bit. Made some really good skill plays last night. So overall, it gives the Canucks a bit more balance. I think with Lazar in the middle and Dries out, you get a bit more experience and simply a better player. And then you get Nils Hoglander's tenacity on the top line. And then maybe Lazar can get both Boeser and Garland going somehow in an offensive capacity. So let me know, Canucks fans, what you think of those lines. And in particular, you can talk about each one. What do you think of the PD Kuzmenko-Mikheyev line? I think the answer is they're pretty good. And then what do you think of Hoglander playing with Hovat and Miller? Then how about how about Curtis Lazar in the middle between Boeser and Garland? And are you okay with Podkolzin playing on the fourth line? And let me know your thoughts on that fourth line overall. So that's the forwards. Goalie's easy. I think that Demko did not look great yesterday. I think you give Martin the game. Actually, I was thinking about it. Unless you want to save Martin for Vegas because you don't want Demko to play against Vegas. So one hand, you could go Martin on Wednesday, Demko again against Vegas on Saturday, and then Martin on Sunday because of the back-to-back. Or, yeah, but if you start Demko tomorrow against Colorado just so you can play Martin against Vegas, then you're going Demko on Sunday against San Jose. Maybe that's fine as well. Regardless, I think Spencer Martin gets 1, if not 2 of these games. Let me know how you would do the goaltending as well. Finally, let's talk about the blue line. I do like it when OEL and Myers are split up. I've mentioned that many times. So OEL with Bear. Bear had a rough night last night. He got beat 2 or 3 times, leading to odd man rushes, but I still like his effort. So OEL with Bear, Hughes and Shen, of course, they are fine. And then this third pairing of Stillman and Myers. Myers was okay last night. Riley Stillman, I don't know why he plays so much. Someone tell me why Riley Stillman plays so much. I hope it's not because the Canucks need to justify that trade that they traded away Jason Dickinson and a second-round draft pick. So therefore, we should play Riley Stillman a lot. I sure hope they're not going by that reasoning, and they got to go on merit. And on merit, I think Kyle Burroughs has played a lot better than Riley Stillman. I think Jack Rathbone, Riley Stillman's been a bit of a wash, but I would still take Rathbone's young legs, his offensive ability, and yes, they both turn the puck over a lot. Whereas Burroughs doesn't really turn the puck over, and he's just as tough as Riley Stillman. With Stillman, I feel like I'm piling on the guy, but I've seen him live a few times. I've watched him on TV. He gives the puck over a lot. He turns the puck over a lot. He does not make the best plays in his defensive zone, often putting his defensive partner or his forwards in tough positions. Yeah, he'll throw the odd body check, or at least attempt to do that. He'll pitch in the odd assist like he did last night. And he's not afraid to hit guys, which is good. But all those things, you should be able to do that anyways as an NHL player. And I'd love to see Kyle Burroughs or Jack Rathbone get a spot. I really would. And I know Burroughs is a righty, but he played on the left side a couple games, and we know that Jack Rathbone plays on the left side. So I would take either of those two guys over Riley Stillman right now. And then you got to remember, Travis Dermott is practicing. He's still in a non-contact jersey, so that's a little bit concerning considering this injury happened during training camp. So one day, Travis Dermott is going to be healthy enough to play. And then if so, does that mean all three of Stillman, Burroughs, and Rathbone are out? I guess one of the guys would have to be sent back to Abbotsford because you can't have 9 healthy defensemen. But Travis Dermott is definitely a top 6 defenseman to me. And when he comes back, I would love to see the Canucks go OEL, Bear, Hughes, Shen, Dermott, and Myers. I think that pairing might not be bad. So that's something to keep an eye on as well, is once he comes back, we have 9 healthy defensemen. That's not to mention Tucker Pullman, who's kind of been, unfortunately, the forgotten man in here. So we could have up to 10 defensemen when Pullman gets back as well. So Canucks fans, let me know how you're thinking after last night's game. I already broke down the game in my live stream last night, but 7 multi-goal leads the Canucks have blown in 19 games, in only 19 games. So not just they've lost when games were tied, they've lost multi-goal, not just 1-goal leads, but multi-goal leads. So even if the Canucks were able to hang on to 4 of those 7, which you should be able to do, remember these are multi-goal leads, they'd have 8 more points in the standings because they're not losing in overtime and shootouts, they're losing regulation. So picture 8 more points in the standings for the Canucks. They'd have 23 points. They'd be in a playoff position as opposed to the 15 points they have right now. So Canucks fans, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what you think of those line combinations, and let me know why you think Riley Stillman is still playing so many games ahead of Kyle Burroughs and Jack Rathbone. Leave all those things in the comment section. I love to read, react, and reply best as I can. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Just Incredible, legendary Andrew Chang, and to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for continuing to support me on this channel. Hope to see you tonight, 10 p.m. Me and Parker, Canucks After Dark, just after 11, my own Clay's Canucks commentary live stream. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Leave a donation if you'd like to. Become a member or upgrade your membership if you'd like to. And leave a comment down below if you'd like to on these potential new line combinations for the Canucks. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.